My fiancée told her mom, if it doesn't work out, my ex is still waiting. I was his boss. I offered him a transfer to Germany. He took it. Then I broke the engagement and said, Plan B just moved. Good luck. Original post: I, 32 male, work as a regional director for a mid-sized tech company. Been there 8 years, worked my way up from senior developer. My fiancée, 29, and I have been together for 2 years, engaged for 6 months. Wedding was supposed to be in 4 months. Last Tuesday changed everything. We were having dinner at her mom's place. Standard weekly thing we do. I went to grab something from my car, left my phone charging inside. Came back in through the side door, heard voices from the kitchen. Her mom and her talking while doing dishes. Her mom: Are you sure about this? He's stable? Yes, but you've seemed distant lately. My fiancé: Mom, it's fine. He's got the job, the income, the 401k. We'll be comfortable. Her mom: But do you love him? Long pause. My hand was on the doorknob. My fiancé: I care about him. And honestly, if it doesn't work out, my ex is still waiting. He texts me every few weeks, says he'd take me back in a heartbeat, so like I'm covered either way. Her mom laughed. Actually laughed. Smart girl, keep your options open. I stood there for maybe 30 seconds. Then I walked back outside, got in my car, and sat there processing. My ex? Texting her. Waiting for her. Took me about 10 minutes to figure out who she met. Had to be the guy she dated before me. They were together for 3 years, broke up about 6 months before we met. She'd mentioned him maybe twice, always said it, just didn't work out, and they wanted different things. Here's the thing though, I knew exactly who her ex was, because I'm his boss. Different department, but he reports to me in the organizational chart. Guy works in our analytics division. Decent employee, quiet, keeps his head down. We've had maybe 5 direct conversations in 2 years. I approved his last raise, signed off on his vacation requests, and apparently he's been texting my fiancée, waiting in the wings. Her backup plan. I went back inside after 20 minutes. Acted normal. Smiled through dessert. Kissed her goodnight. Wednesday morning, I got to the office early. Pulled up our international transfer program. We have 3 openings. 1 in Germany, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Australia. All good positions, actually promotions with relocation packages. Company's been trying to fill them for months. Called her ex into my office at 10 a.m. Hey, got a minute? Close the door. He sat down looking nervous. Probably thought he was in trouble. I've been reviewing personnel for our international expansion program. Your analytics work has been solid. I think you'd be a good fit for the senior analyst position in our Berlin office. It's a promotion, 25% salary increase, full relocation package, housing stipend for the first year. You'd be heading their data team. His eyes went wide. Berlin? Like Germany? Yep, I know it's sudden, but we need to fill it fast. The position starts in 6 weeks. If you're interested, I need to know by Friday so we can start the paperwork. Wow, that's a huge opportunity. It is. You'd be there minimum 3 years per the contract, but it'd look great on your resume. Real leadership experience. He was already nodding. Can I think about it? Sure, but I need your answer by end of week. After that, I'm offering it to someone else. Friday afternoon, he came to my office. I'm in. Germany sounds incredible. Great, I'll send you the offer letter Monday. Congrats. Shook his hand. He left smiling. Monday morning, I sent the formal offer. He signed by noon. HR started the visa process immediately. That evening, I took my fiancée to dinner. Nice place, our favorite Italian spot. Ordered wine, made small talk, waited until after the appetizers. We need to talk. She got that look. You know the one. Half concerned, half annoyed. I'm calling off the wedding. Her fork stopped halfway to her mouth. What? I'm done. Engagement's over. I'll move my stuff out this weekend. What are you talking about? Where is this coming from? Last Tuesday, at your mom's, I heard you. The whole conversation about your ex being your backup plan. She went pale, then red, then pale again. You were eavesdropping? I was getting my phone from the car. You were discussing your insurance policy in case I don't work out. Ring a bell? That's not. I didn't mean it like that. How did you mean it? Because from where I stood, you pretty clearly said if we don't work out, your ex is waiting, that you're covered either way. I was just venting. It didn't mean anything. Cool. Well, here's the thing. Your plan B just accepted a 3-year contract in Berlin. He leaves in 6 weeks, so maybe you should have locked that down before settling for the guy with the 401k. Her jaw actually dropped. What? Your ex, the one who's been texting you, the one who'd take you back in a heartbeat. He's moving to Germany. I offered him a promotion. He took it. He's gone. You what? I'm his boss. Did you not know that? 2 years together and you never put that together. She started crying, not sad crying, angry crying. You can't do this. That's abuse of power. Is it? I offered a qualified employee a legitimate promotion. He accepted. Nothing unethical about it, unless you want to explain to HR why my fiancé has been having an ongoing relationship with him behind my back. We weren't having a relationship, but he's been texting you. You said so yourself, and you've been responding, keeping him warm, just in case. The waiter came by, worst timing. I paid the check, left cash, told her we were done eating. In the parking lot, she tried a different approach, begging. Please, I love you. I was just scared, wedding jitters. I didn't mean any of it. You told your mom I'm stable, that we'll be comfortable. You didn't mention love until she asked, and your answer was, I care about him. That's not fair. You took it out of context. No, I took it exactly in context. You're marrying me because I'm safe, because I have money and benefits, and you're keeping your ex around as insurance. That's the context. Where am I supposed to go? Not my problem anymore. Lease is in my name. You have until the end of the month. That's 3 weeks. Should be enough time. I got in my car, left her standing there, drove to my buddy's place, crashed on his couch, spent the rest of the night fielding calls and texts from her. Ignored all of them. Wednesday, I changed the locks, had a lawyer buddy draft a notice to vacate. Legally sound, gives her the proper time. She showed up Thursday with her mom, rang the doorbell for 15 minutes. I watched from the window. Eventually they left. Her ex leaves for Germany in 5 weeks now. Weddings canceled. Deposits are mostly lost, but we split the costs 60-40. I paid more, so I'm out about $12K. Worth it. And my fiancé? Well, ex-fiancé. She's got 3 weeks to figure out Plan C. Update 1, 1 week later. The entitlement has been next level. First, she tried the legal route. Got a lawyer. Had him send me a letter claiming I'm illegally evicting her. My lawyer sent back a very polite letter explaining that she's not a tenant. She never paid rent, never signed a lease, and was living there as my guest. The notice to vacate is a courtesy. Legally, I could have just changed the locks. Her lawyer went quiet after that. Then came her mom. She called me. Actually called my phone. Her mom, you're destroying my daughter's life over a misunderstanding. She told you I'm her backup plan and her ex is her insurance policy. That's not a misunderstanding. Her mom, she's scared. Wedding jitters are normal. You're supposed to support her. Me by being her second choice? Hard pass. Her mom, you transferred that boy out of spite? That's vindictive. Me, I transferred a qualified employee to a better position. He was thrilled. Ask him yourself. Her mom, you manipulated the situation. Me, no, I removed her safety net. There's a difference. She called me selfish and hung up. But here's where it gets interesting. Her friends started reaching out. She's apparently been telling everyone I'm controlling and sabotaged her relationship with her ex. One of her bridesmaids texted me. We'd been friendly. Bridesmaid, hey, heard what happened. Just wanted to say she's been telling us you were jealous of her friendship with her ex for months. Said you were trying to isolate her. Interesting. Did she mention they've been texting and he told her he'd take her back anytime? No. She said they barely talked. Yeah, she kept him around as a backup. Told her mom if things didn't work out, he was waiting. I heard the whole conversation. Holy crap. Yep, and I'm his boss, so I offered him a promotion overseas. Seemed like the right thing to do. Bridesmaid. That's actually kind of genius. Thanks. She ended up telling the other bridesmaids. The group chat apparently exploded. My ex is furious about lies being spread. Meanwhile, her ex is busy prepping for Germany. Posted on LinkedIn about his new position. His friends congratulated him. My ex saw it. She called me. Ex-fiancé, you need to stop this. Call him back. Cancel the transfer. Can't. He signed a contract. If I cancel now, the company loses money and he could sue. Also, why would I? Because you're ruining my life. No, I'm living mine. Yours is your problem. I'll tell everyone what you did. I'll tell your company you abused your position. Go ahead. Explain to HR that your fiancé transferred your side piece because you were keeping him as a backup plan. I'm sure that'll go great." She hung up. 2 days ago, her mom showed up at my office. Building security called me. I told them to send her away. She left a note with reception. The note was 3 pages, handwritten, lots of underlining. The gist: I'm throwing away a good woman over pride. Her daughter made a mistake. Everyone keeps insurance policies. I should forgive her and call off the transfer. I threw it away. Yesterday, my ex sent me a Venmo request for $400. The memo said, "Wedding costs you caused." I declined it. Sent her one back for $3,600 with the memo, "Rent you never paid for 18 months. She sent back, "Are you serious?" Me, "You started it." The lease thing is actually legit. She moved in after 6 months of dating. We agreed she'd pay utilities and groceries. I'd cover rent since my name was on the lease. Utilities averaged maybe $200 per month. Groceries maybe $400 per month. That's $600 per month. Times 18 months is $10,800. She probably spent $7,200 over that time. Meanwhile, rent was $2,400 per month. For 18 months, that's $43,200. I paid all of it. But sure, tell me about wedding costs. Her friends have mostly gone quiet. A few sent apology texts. One said she always thought something was off. Her ex leaves for Germany in 4 weeks. She has 10 days left to move out, and I'm sleeping great. Update 2, 3 weeks later, she moved out on the last day. Exactly at 11:59 p.m. Her mom and her sister showed up with a U-Haul. They took her stuff and left without saying a word. But the drama didn't stop there. The day after she moved out, I got a call from HR at work. Someone filed an anonymous complaint claiming I abused my authority by transferring an employee for personal reasons. I sat down with HR and our legal team, explained the situation carefully, showed them the timeline. The transfer was offered before I ended the engagement. The employee was qualified. It was a promotion he accepted willingly. I never mentioned my personal life to him. HR investigated, talked to her ex. He confirmed everything, said I'd been nothing but professional. The opportunity was great, and he had no complaints. The complaint was dismissed. HR even noted that whoever filed it could face consequences if they kept making false claims. But my ex wasn't done. She started calling my friends, my actual friends, guys I've known for years, telling them I ruined her life and sabotaged her career. She works in marketing at a different company, so that makes no sense. Most of them texted me like, "Dude, your ex is calling us. What's going on?" I gave them the short version. They all said some variation of, "Yeah, that's messed up," and stopped taking her calls. Her mom tried a different angle. She called my mom. My mom called me. "Mom, I got an interesting call today. Let me guess." She says you're being vindictive, that you transferred her daughter's friend out of spite. He wasn't her friend. He was her backup plan. I heard her tell her mom that if things didn't work out with me, he was waiting. Are you serious? Dead serious. She was marrying me for stability while keeping him around as insurance. That's awful. What did you do? Offered him a promotion in Germany. He took it. Then I ended the engagement. Good. You want me to call her back? Nah, she'll figure it out. My mom's great. No drama, just support. Meanwhile, her ex flew to Germany last week, posted photos of Berlin, his new apartment, his office. Guy looks genuinely happy. My ex saw the posts, I know because she tried to text me again. Ex, he's really gone. You actually did it. Yep. I hate you. Cool. Ex, I was gonna marry you. We had plans. A life. You had plans for a comfortable life with a safety net. I had plans for a marriage. We weren't on the same page. Ex, you didn't have to ruin everything. Me, I didn't ruin anything. I removed myself from a bad situation. You're the one who kept your ex around as insurance. She stopped responding after that. Her mom sent one final letter. This one was even longer, 5 pages. Typed this time. The highlights: I'm immature for not working through problems. Her daughter loved me and I threw it away. The transfer was cruel and unusual. I should reimburse them for wedding costs. I'll regret this when I'm alone. I scanned it and sent it to my lawyer. He laughed and said, "Save it in case she escalates." But here's the thing that really sealed it for me. One of her cousins reached out. We'd been friendly during the relationship. She sent me a screenshot. It was from a group chat. My ex had written, "He's so stupid. I almost had him locked down. The ex thing was just insurance. I was never going to actually leave. Now I'm stuck starting over at 29. This is bullshit." The cousin wrote, "Thought you should see what she's really saying." I thanked her. Screenshot saved. My ex wasn't marrying me because she loved me. She was marrying me because I was convenient, stable, had good benefits and a decent income, and she was keeping her ex around in case I didn't work out or she changed her mind. The transfer wasn't vindictive. It was strategic. I removed her safety net before cutting her loose. Let her see what it's like to actually face consequences without a backup plan. Final update. 2 months later, life has settled. The drama finally died down. Figured I'd give one last update since people keep DMing. My ex tried one final play about a month ago. She showed up at my apartment, somehow got past the building's security by claiming she was a resident. Knocked on my door at 10 p.m. on a Saturday. I didn't answer. Have a Ring camera now. Watched her through the app. She stood there for 20 minutes, knocked periodically, finally left. Next day she texted, "I know you were home. We need to talk." Me, "No, we don't. Lose my number." Her, "I made a mistake. I know that now. Can we at least have coffee?" Me, "No." Her, "You're really gonna throw away 2 years over one conversation I had with my mom?" Me, "I'm throwing away 2 years because you were settling for me while keeping your ex as a backup. That's not a relationship. That's a business arrangement." Her, "I loved you." Me, "No. You love the stability. There's a difference." She didn't respond after that. Blocked her number. Blocked her on everything. Done. Her ex is thriving in Germany. His LinkedIn is full of posts about his new team, the projects he's working on, and the life he's building. Good for him. Honestly, hope it works out. My ex is apparently living with her mom again. Heard through the grapevine she's been on dating apps but keeps complaining that guys just want hookups and no one's serious anymore. The irony isn't lost on me. Her mom sent one final email about a week ago. Subject line, "You'll regret this." Didn't open it. Sent it straight to trash. As for me, I'm doing okay. Better than okay, actually. Took the money I would have spent on the wedding and bought myself a new car. Nothing crazy, but nicer than what I had. Feels good. Started going to this trivia night at a bar downtown. Met some people, made some friends. There's a woman there who's pretty cool. We've talked a few times. Nothing serious yet, but we'll see. Work's been good. Got recognition for successfully filling those international positions. My boss was impressed with how quickly I moved on the transfers. Might be in line for a promotion next quarter. The apartment feels like mine again, redecorated. Got rid of stuff that reminded me of her. New couch, new art on the walls. It's peaceful. Saw one of her old friends at a coffee shop last week. She came up to me. "Friend, hey, just wanted to say, we all know the truth now about what she was doing. I'm sorry we didn't see it sooner." Me, "It's fine, not your fault." Friend, "She's been saying you were the love of her life and she messed it up." Me, "She didn't mess up love. She messed up a good situation." That's a good way to put it. We chatted for a few minutes. She apologized again. I told her it was water under the bridge. The thing is, I'm not angry anymore. I was at first, but now I'm just relieved. I almost married someone who saw me as a stable option, not as a partner. Someone who had one foot out the door the whole time. Someone who told her mom she was covered either way. That's not love. That's not partnership. That's a transaction. And I don't do transactions when it comes to my life. The transfer thing still makes people laugh when I tell the story. My buddy called it the most boss move ever. Another friend said it was cold but justified. I don't know if it was cold. I think it was just logical. She wanted to keep her backup plan around? Fine, but not on my watch. Not while she's wearing my ring and planning a wedding with my money. So I removed the backup plan. Then I removed myself from the equation. She made her bed. Now she gets to lie in it, alone, at her mom's place, without the stability she wanted or the backup she kept warm. And me? I'm sleeping just fine. Someone asked if I feel guilty about the transfer. Honest answer, no. Her ex got a promotion, a significant one. He's living in Berlin, heading a team, getting international experience that'll benefit his career for decades. I did him a favor. The fact that it also removed my ex's safety net, that's just efficient problem solving. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. Trust your gut. When someone tells you who they are, even if they're not talking to you, believe them. My ex told her mom I was stable, comfortable, and that she had a backup plan. That told me everything I needed to know. I just made sure the backup plan was 4,000 miles away before I walked away from the comfort she was using me for. No regrets, no looking back, just forward. To everyone who messaged asking if I'm worried about karma or being too harsh. I wasn't harsh, I was smart. She kept a backup plan while planning a wedding. I removed the backup and ended the engagement. That's not revenge. That's just refusing to be someone's safe option while they keep better possibilities warm. The wedding's canceled, the deposits are lost, the relationship's over. And the backup plan? He's in Germany, thriving, completely unaware of the role he played. Everyone landed where they should be, including me, single, stable, and sleeping great.